What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time. I'm Shawn GILL CPA with Neutron Tax, and today we're going to talk about a business lesson that I wish I had learned sooner. Now what is that? Well, it's actually a relatively simple lesson at face value, but it's the idea of picking a business model that works, an industry that you are interested in, and just sticking to it for a long time. Now what do I really mean by all that? In this day and age, with access to the internet, tons of people, and just so much information out there, it's very easy as someone who's starting a business or a wannabe entrepreneur or whatever it is to overthink, overanalyze, and eventually get analysis paralysis on what business you should go into, what industry you should go into, what job, whatever it may be, right? So everything has pros and cons. Everything, depending on where you're looking on the internet, you can find someone saying, here's how I make $100,000 a month doing XYZ. And you may think, oh yeah, I should go in there. And then you meet somebody else or you see something else online saying, here's how I make $100,000 a month doing the exact opposite of what that guy does. And oh man, okay, maybe I should go over there. The real lesson here is that you can actually just make money doing almost anything these days, especially if you don't have extremely high goals financially. You can make $100,000 to $200,000 these days doing literally almost anything. The issue is that most people don't start, and this is something I see when I talk to my business clients all the time, right? The people that are making the most money, and obviously I have a pretty good insight into this as I get to see everybody's financial statements, tax returns, have conversations with them, so I know who's making money, how much they're making, and who's not. The people that are doing the most, like sales, profit, all of that, are the people that just got started in some industry when they were young and just did it for the last 10, 15, 20 years. Even if it's something that they don't like. It could be, I've seen landscapers that are clearing 7 figures a year just because they've been doing landscaping for so long, figured out how the business works, what things they can do better than other people, better suppliers to get, cheaper materials from, ways to train their labor to do, certain things better than the competition, and eventually they build that up and they're making insane money, right? And then I see other people that sometimes are even more intelligent than the people making a lot of money, but they just for years have been trying to figure out, I was thinking about building an app, maybe I should go into consulting, I know a guy that owns restaurants, maybe I should do that, should I open up a gym? They just can't figure it out. They're just thinking so hard. They're making models on Excel, they're meeting with tons of people, trying to get opinions. Years go by, they finally start a business, and they make like $8,000 in their first year on the side, and they then shut it down and they're back at square one. The main difference I've seen between people that are making money and aren't making money is they picked an industry that they knew something about, they picked a business model that worked, and they just did it really well for a long time. So the advice I would give to someone in a position like this where they're trying to figure out what to do is, one, identify a business model that you like. There's no such thing as a perfect business model. Every business model is going to have its pros and cons. It might be something where, people pay high ticket amounts really quickly, and it's easy to sell this and that. Oh, but the con is the labor is very expensive. The market's volatile, whatever it may be. Each model is going to have its own pros and cons. There's no one where it's, I make a ton of money really quickly, really easily, and I have no expenses, and the business is solid, the market is solid. It doesn't exist. If you're trying to look around for some secret business model that you think no one in the universe has ever, figured out except for you, you're going to be spending a lot of time not making money, where you could be making money doing something that's imperfect, which is everything. And the same goes for industry. Same thing. If you're like, I want to start a restaurant business, but I think a gym would be more successful, or I think a dog sitting business, or a daycare business, or something digital marketing, YouTube, whatever it is, pick something. There's not one that's significantly better than the other and has no drawbacks. Life just doesn't work that way. The tip I would give is you want to lean towards things that you already have some sort of unfair advantage in, right? That would be maybe you're naturally talented at something, you have some natural skills, you have previous experience doing something, or more likely than not, you probably have no skills and no talent, and you just need to pick something that you have somewhat of an understanding on, that you can learn more about and attack full on for a long period of time so that you can become successful. The average person doesn't have any very useful skills or talents. It's just the truth. Like, I wasn't born knowing how to do accounting or tax or anything else, really. You just have to figure out what are good skills that I can pick up. Certain things you're going to be more into than others. Just naturally, we all do have our natural things that we gravitate towards. But pick something that you are slightly better at than other people, get even better at it, pick an industry and a business model that works for that skill set, and just do that for a long period of time, and you will make more money than trying to sit and calculate the best business plan, the best model, looking for that secret sauce of what to do, and go after it. I see this time and time again with clients. It's always the ones that just did what I said. They're just, I was already a dentist and I had done that for 10 years. And then I just decided to start a dental clinic or start managing dental practices. Or I worked at an office supply store, realized I could find the suppliers myself, and I opened up my own shop and I do this one thing differently, and now I make XYZ money consistently. Whatever it is, landscaping like I mentioned, digging holes, you can make money these days doing anything. There's a lot of demand. Find something that there's demand for and that you can learn how to do well with a decent business model, and just do it. That was what I wish I had learned maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago even. I would have been where I'm at now faster than I got here. And I would like to think I got here relatively fast, but I could have been here even earlier if I had just figured that out, because I spent too much time trying to find the secret thing nobody was doing that would pay me tons of money for very little effort for a long time and be easy to do. Shocker, it doesn't exist. So that was today's video. If you have questions on setting up a new business, setting up bookkeeping for a new business, tax planning, tax consulting for a new business, or just running ideas by me in general for my opinion, I do have access to the information of lots of different clients, right? So I can advise on different industries because I know benchmarks and numbers for people doing lots of different types of businesses. There's a link in the description to book a free strategy session with me, Shawn GILL, with Neutron Tax. Go to the link below, schedule that, and give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace. So that was the end of this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. It helps me grow the channel. If you need help with your taxes, you can book a call with me directly at the link below in the description, and you can also sign up for our email list. We only send out an email about once a month, and that's everything I need to tell you. So I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace. Have a good day. Appreciate the views.